Last few years, eyebrows have once again become a major area of focus in so many makeup routines. But what if instead you could just wake up with perfect brows every day? Right? Chances are you'd likely want to know more. And this morning we have Kayla sharing the exact details that you will want to know. Kayla, my friend, welcome to the show. This is a big combo. I feel like it is every decade or so. We had the full brows in the 80s. We plucked too much then, kind of in the 90s and 20s. Now full brows are back. Tell me about the services you offer. You do a really unique thing there at the Brow Bar.
Yeah, so I offer brow waxing and tinting and also cosmetic tattoos. If you have more of a fuller brow where you just need a little bit of maintenance or like just to darken them up at all, you can always just have a quick brow wax and tint.
Okay.
Or if you are someone who has a little less or just needs more definition, even if you have fuller brows, I also do the cosmetic tattooing where you're able to tattoo and have permanent brows all day, every day. I do 2 different services as far as like the nano and powder.
Yeah, let's talk about those because those are kind of 2 terms that I think are fairly new maybe to somebody like me who's not terribly in the brow world. What are those processes like and what, again, kind of qualifies each one?
Yeah, so if you're like most people have heard about microblading. So it's very similar. I am a 90s baby. I had very thin brows growing up because my hands were always plucking.
Right, tweezers in hand at all times.
So I, in 2016, sought out a different option from having to fill them in every single day. So I got my eyebrows tattooed, which is what led me to open up my business, which has really just taken off because everyone is really seeing the benefits of having balanced brows with the rest of your features every day. And just not having to fill them in all the time.
Right,
also.
especially, Jimmy, and I said it earlier, as we're going into summer, we're at the pool, we can't be smearing our eyebrow everywhere.
Exactly.
That's not an option.
So I do micropigmentation, which is kind of a mouthful, so I just like to refer to nano or powder brow, which is the options that you have, or kind of a mixture of the 2. Nano is going to give you that more hair stroke look like microblading. It's just a little less invasive than the microblading is. And then the powder brow. So that's going to look like you've just filled it in a little bit, where you're not having to do too much at all, and it just kind of looks like makeup.
Wow.
All the time.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we're seeing some photos here on the screen. These look stunning, Kayla. You're so talented at what you do. Let's chat too, though, again, for someone who gets this process done. This is a recurring thing, I imagine, or how every so often do we need to be coming, and what does that upkeep look like post-treatment?
So it lasts anywhere between 1 to 3 years, sometimes longer, just depending on your age and also lifestyle and skin products you use. But usually you're just looking at a touch-up about every like 2 to 3 years. Usually if you're in the sun a lot, you're going to make sure like you're wearing sunscreen on top with like a hat or something.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
good information.
Very easy, and just like if you need a brow wax or something in between to keep them looking nice and tidy.
Okay, yeah, always can come up for a touch-up. Kayla, this is so interesting. This whole world I feel like is so fascinating. As we've said, it's a very relevant conversation, especially in the makeup world these days. So thank you so much for coming on and helping us stay educated. Big question now that we all want our brows treated. Tell us who you are, where we are, how we can book an appointment.
I am the Brow Bar, Huntsville. I am located inside the Village of Providence.
Awesome.
You can find me on Instagram at the Brow Bar HSV, and you can become a client on my website, which is thebrowbarhsv.com.
Perfect. We'll have all those details on our website as well. Kayla, sister, thank you again so much for coming on. We appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.